Ever noticed how some Gen X adults seem calm, collected, self-reliant, almost too early? Here's the twist most people don't see. Many of them grew up without the steady presence of parents, and life forced them to grow up fast. Between ages 7 and 17, they skipped what felt like 15 chapters of a normal childhood. That invisible gap shaped how they handle life even today. It wasn't about trauma, and it wasn't about nothing happening. It was about responsibility landing on tiny shoulders. Imagine cooking dinner for your siblings at 9 while a parent works a double shift, or translating arguments between your parents because no one else could, or learning to read a room before you even learned to read chapter books. These everyday moments were heavy, but they became normal. You didn't just survive, you became a mini adult without realizing it. Psychologists call this parentification, taking on adult roles as a child, but the word doesn't capture it. Imagine being small, holding up something much bigger than yourself day after day. Studies show parentified children appear mature, but it's not real maturity. It's a survival adaptation. Your nervous system learned to operate in crisis mode by default. And the patterns stick. What felt normal to you was often someone else's crisis, and you adjusted to keep the household together. Fast forward to now, many Gen X adults have amazing skills they barely notice. You can sense moods instantly, anticipate needs before they're spoken, and solve problems almost automatically. But here's the twist. Those same strengths can make ordinary adult life surprisingly difficult. Asking for help, taking a break, or just being carefree can feel risky. Why? Early lessons taught you that the world doesn't pause for your needs. Stability depended on your ability to hold everything together. Relationships show it too. You often become the reliable one, the person everyone leans on. You might find yourself drawn to partners who need fixing because being needed feels like love, the only kind you really recognize. Intimacy can feel exposing. Vulnerability, almost impossible. Even now, when you're safe and cared for, a part of you can't completely let go. You might think it's confidence, but even in comfort, tension remains. Control becomes instinctive, not toxic control, but a deep need to manage every variable. Unpredictability once meant danger, chaos, everything falling apart. So you plan, overthink, rehearse dozens of scenarios even for small decisions. People might call you type A, perfectionist, or anxious, but really, it's a nervous system trained to survive consequences for letting your guard down. That exhaustion? Real. Not laziness, not weakness, just decades of running at full capacity without pause. Growing up too fast also shapes how success feels. Achievements, even impressive ones, rarely feel like enough. There's always a whisper, more, better, faster. Your worth tied to usefulness long before you realized it. Society rewards independence, low-maintenance reliability, but rarely asks, what did it cost you? Along the way, you learned the language of emotional labor, smoothing tension, diffusing conflict, keeping everyone comfortable while quietly struggling inside. You do it automatically, like flipping an invisible switch, but it slowly drains you. Healing starts with recognition. Your worth isn't measured by what you produce or how you manage others' emotions. You can rest without guilt. Be messy, playful, carefree, and still be loved. Even if you're 30, 40, or 50, it's safe to let someone else carry the weight while you breathe. That child who grew up too fast did an incredible job holding everything together. Now it's your turn to release some of that tension. Does this sound like someone you know? Or maybe it's you? Share your story in the comments. And here's a teaser. In the next video, we'll explore how these patterns shape careers, love, and self-care. You won't want to miss it. You were brave, strong, and resourceful beyond measure. And now you can finally rest. Be young at heart, make mistakes, be carefree, and still be loved. You've held on so long, imagine what it feels like to finally let go.